Hello folks and welcome to episode 7 of Bowtie Economics. Today's topic is a comparison between strategies and stories. Strategy. Every business have one, but does every business have a story? That's the question today. A strategy essentially talks to profit, whereas a story talks to people. Now, what do I mean by that? People are the source of profit. I've mentioned that before, and it's a belief that I hold. A strategy is designed as a mechanism to determine a pathway in order to deliver on a profit, which is a requirement for the business to function. It starts to bring into the equation two other themes around management and leadership. Management at its core is centered around control, a control of quality, time and money, and the trade-off between those things. Leadership, on the other hand, is a reciprocal relationship around real people. Now, what do I mean when I say that stories talk to people? For 95% of human history, storytelling was the mechanism in which we functioned as a society, in which we transferred knowledge, in which we inspired growth, development. Strategy is a new phenomenon, which is a synthetic creation around the illusion of controlling or influencing variables of control in order to deliver on a profit. It then moves into a question around values sitting underneath that particular strategy. In my mind, there really is only one value in the corporate enterprise, and that is value itself. Investors value digits in a server representing profit. A customer values delivery. What does an employee value? One way to sum it up holistically would be dignity, all starting with D. What I find interesting is that when you build a business based on a strategy, there's a host of subsets relating to tasks that are required in order to fulfill that strategy. That creates job descriptions, and we will employ people in order to fulfill that job description. It's no wonder people feel disengaged. Another way to look at it is by virtue of telling that story and telling it on the grander scale such that people are attracted to that business based on a belief that they have or an alignment naturally of those values. Everything else that occurs thereafter will be a natural extension on that alignment of value. Interesting proposition. The key point to note there is that strategies change, and they always will. They're designed to. Stories, however, don't. Stories are perpetual, and I believe are the richest source of relaying a message, but also establishing purpose. Bowtie Economics, strategy versus story. Where do you sit? Have you got a story to tell? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.